Hi, I'm Mike at OCD Lawn Care, and we're going to be doing a Boston Seeds Premier lawn on this from start to finish. So at the end of this video, I'll be taking the fleece off and doing its first mow. It's Sunday today. I'll put the date on the screen now, and bear with me on this. You're going to see something that you've never seen before, because this has been rotavated and it's high spots, it's all over the place. Loads of stones come to the surface. I'm in trouble. Yet again, I'm in trouble. Customer rotavated it, but I've got to make good this land. It's all over the place. And I don't want to be chasing it with the 50-50 mix I've got of silica sand. So what I'm going to do, what you're about to see, is I'm going to use the allett power rake, and I'm going to collect the stones, just gently tilling the top, and they're going to throw the stones into the top of the bucket. I've done this before, but I've never filmed it. So don't try this at home, you will break things. But I'm going to risk it for the biscuit. And then I'm going to have to use the Scarify just to take off all the high spots. I will take you over with the camera just to show you the serious undulation. High spot, low spot, it's just all over the place. I'm in trouble. So when I do that, it's going to flick more stones to the surface. Then I'm going to go over again with the power rake and collect those remaining stones. I don't think anyone's filmed using a power rake to collect stones. Why would you? Bit stupid. Lots of money. Just a few stones, right? But I need to get them. So yeah, I'll take over the canopy now, and then you'll see the power rake, then the Scarify, and then I'll come back to you and talk to you on the second pass of the power rake when it's all level, and you'll see just how good it cleans the canopy of these stones. Yeah, mad, must be mad, but it's got to be done. Let's go. Okay, so this is what we're dealing with. Lots of stones, debris, and high spots, low spots. Very difficult to see on the camera, but you can maybe see there's a high spot. So a Scarify will do that. But before I Scarify and till the stones in, I'm going to get the stones now with the power rake. Must be mad, but enjoy the madness. Let's go. Must be mad, right? Okay, now we till the top off. Got some of the stones, till it off, and then do that again. Must be mad. Ah, got to be done though. Let's go. So, as I do this, I need to knock the high spots off. You'll feel the Scarify pull. So as I get to the hill, it wants to go. I'll back this off because it's so stony. I just need to till it across. So there's a high spot, but I need to just keep going over that. A bit more pace. The surefire way how to ruin your Scarifying blade, but my Scarifying blade is end of life. There's a high spot. See, knock it off. Even drag it back, look. You drag the Scarify back. Look at the soil you move. High ridge along here. High spot, pull it back, go forward, pull it back, go forward. There we go. high ridge along here. I'm going to pull the Scarify back. That's how you get rid of your high spots. You can see, much more level. Pull your Scarify back and then run over it along the top. Have a massive mound in the middle here. Hit it 90 degrees. Pull it back into the area that I need it. Have a big stone and just pull it back, and you'll see high spot here. So I'm pulling the high spots into the areas I need the soil to utilise the soil, and I've got a low spot here. So I'm higher on this side of the lawn, I need some of that soil over this side. I'm going to pull it back, pop a wheelie, pull it back. So the ridge along here, might not be able to see it on the camera, but I'm just knocking it off. Everyone asks, yeah, but I've got high spots, not a lawn bump. But this is how you get rid of your high spot. Else otherwise building that up to that area would be too much, lawn would be too high. Right, so that question comes up all the time. How do you take high spots off? Well, that's how you do it. You pull your Scarify backwards on the hills, and you'll feel it. And you think the Scarify blade's going forwards, you're pulling backwards, so you're pulling that soil, and then you end up with mounds of soil. So pull them to where you need. Doesn't have to be perfect when you're top dressing the whole surface like this, a whole plot of land, because you're going to get the lawn loot out with your top dressing, and then you can feather it in. But really high mounds, yeah, like what I had here, I have to do something about it. You're not looking for a spirit level lawn, yeah, you're looking for no dip so that the mow's the correct height. Undulation slowly is fine. So that's how you fix a bumpy lawn with high spots. Pull your Scarify back, work the ridges, and just pull it back into the low spots. That's it, that's how you fix it, it's that easy. But go slowly with your Scarify, just enough power, and pull it backwards, and job's a good one. So hope that answers those questions that I keep getting, because the lawn bump video is like, oh, how do you fix a high spot? Well, there you go, just showed you. So I'm going to get a lawn loot on now, and then I'm going to be a bit crazy and run the allett over and pick up the remaining stones. I am mad, right? Because it's not ideal to do that to your Scarify, but that Scarify blade, that's the last time it'll be used, if I'm honest. So yeah, that's finished with. Wouldn't be wanting to do that with a new one. So let's get a lawn loot on, level it out, and then we can crack on. I'm going to start off on this area that's still too high, but I'm going to sweep that off onto the lower area. Utilise what I've got. Look at that. Let's just get that over there. Yes, sir. Oh God, I'm getting good at this. I'm starting to learn what I'm doing, huh? Who'd have thought? So like I say, on the higher area, and put it where you need. And I need it over here. Oh, there we go. Over there. Got a low spot here, like a low ridge, if you will. So, but long loop, we'll just brush that in. I'm really happy with that area. So, that's that question answered. Any more questions about high spots? I'm going to steer you to that video. Right, I'm happy with that, but because the power rake is going to collect some soil, I'm going to run the allett over it without engaging the power rake, just to press it in, and then I'm going to engage it once I've rolled everything. I'm going to engage the power rake and collect some more stones off the canopy. Take one for the team there, because I don't do raking stones. Yeah, no way. The springs on the power rake are £1 each, and every spring I break, I'll put £1 on the bill, if I'm honest. That's how it is. So yeah, if you're collecting stones with £3 equipment and you break a spring, you add the £1 on. So yeah, let's get the allett over it. Like I say, you won't see anybody else do that, because that's not what it's for, really. Okay, so the bucket's on. I'm just going to reduce the height, and I'm just going to check that they are gently skimming the surface. So that's the power rake set. I'm only going to go over the areas where I can see the stones, which is along here, down this path, and along the edges of the lawn. Middle is okay. Yeah, it's not too bad. So, as it's expensive equipment, I'm only going to risk it where I need to, which is along that edge and along that edge. So, yeah. Show me another video in the comments. Someone send me a link in the comments where anyone's stupid enough to do this, really, because I must be mad. Just one more thing. When I do this, it will take some soil with the stones. It's part of it, but that goes in the bag and they can use it somewhere else. Shit in it. Okay, so I'm happy with that. Oh, there's a stone. Yes. Right, so I'm in a lot better shape now. Yeah. So I sweep the silica sand, 50-50 mix. I've reduced it, don't make up any mix I want at CDB. Oh dear, that's hard work. So I'll take out any undulation and lawn bump, but all around the edges, the turf will be cut away, and here, because they can make their edges. So I'm going to go over and we'll be throwing turf away. There's stones there because I'm not going that far up. I'm getting to about here. So yeah, and down the path there. and then the lawns. So when you see later in the video, when I take the fleece off and do the first mow, it's going to look a bit funny because there is no edge to a flower bed, if you will. But that will come because the customer will do that in their own time. My job is to install a lawn, Boston Seeds Premier. So pay the extra because I only want to do it once and might as well put the nice grass in. So yeah, get my seed on now and then top dress, seed over the top, and then fleece it. Oh, wetting agent. I will put some wetting agent and seaweed down. So yeah, let's go. Okay, the best bit and the worst bit's coming up. Seeding, like doing that, very small area. Going to use drop spreader, just get that. So we're going to use that around the edges, broadcast, bit close to the edge, not play it too risky. So put that around the edge, and then I'm going to get the top dressing on, the 50-50 mix with the silica sand. Get it all top dressed, seed over the top, and should be a good one. Oh, using Boston Seeds Premier Lawn and Sport, my favourite seed. You use what you want, but that's a beautiful grass, really nice grass. Hopper setting, flat out. Takes a while for it to come out of this one. Okay, that's my seed out. It's quite windy, so going to run the allett over the top just to press the seeds in so they don't blow away while I'm getting my soil on. Okay, so that's all the piles of soil out. My favourite bit now, hit them with the rake, dust them off, and then hit them with the loop. I'm going to be going gentle over this side, so because this is about the height I want to be, so I'm just going to put a couple of mil over here and then build it up over this side. So let's go with that. So this area here, I really want to sweep that off. I want that to be very thin, so just a dusting. So we take that off with the loop. So we're just putting the seeds to bed, which is where I need to go after this. Or to the pub, maybe to the pub. Oh, fucking hell. Okay, so that's all that levelled. down there looks incredible. Actually, I'll grab the camera and take you, because the path was, yeah. And down here, this is taking a hammering, and look at that. We're not bad. And because it's silica sand, it will find its way when you start mowing, especially if you've got a rear roller mower. So yeah, fantastic. Let's get the seed on. And I've got the fleecing team. Oh, there he is, look, he's the YouTube editor. He didn't like that, did he? But there he was. So every time you watch an advert, it goes to my son. He gets all the money because he does all the editing and the hard work. That's the hardest work, apparently. So not doing the work, it's the edits that are the hardest job. So yeah. So he's studying film and media at college, and then we'll be going on to uni. So he's putting all the adverts that we make, a few pennies, towards his studies. So thank you for that. So let's get the seed on the top, we'll seed it under, and get the fleece team to fleece this and get a drink on. Let's go. Okay, I forgot to mention wetting agent and seaweed. Get it on, get the fleece on. Let's give it a flick. Okay, I'm going to give that a couple of minutes just to dry, because it's picking up a little bit on my feet. So before we get on with the fleece, I'll let that dry, because as you can see on the footprints, it's started to pick up. So that's the end of this video. We're going to carry on now, and we're going to remove the fleece, and then I'll be giving it its first mow. So let's hope everyone's a winner. So for now, in a split second, we'll be removing the fleece, but this is on this day, Sunday. What's the date today, boy? 8th. So it's the 8th of June today, and we're going to say goodbye for now from me, Ruby, and Roy's Lawn, and we'll see you in a minute. Bye for now. Right, we're back at Roy's Lawn. Had really strong winds, ripped all the middle of the fleece, but we can see, look, 16 days under the fleece. Look how long it is. We need to get the fleece off and get a mow on. Let's hope that all the areas and down the path, let's hope everyone's a winner. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? So fleece off, give it a mow, and we conclude and have a chat, see what you think. Sun's over there, so we'll have a look over the canopy with the sun behind us. So I'm on my own again. Yeah, so let's get on. Okay, just a quick break just to inform you. The fleece is all breaking up because it's had wetting agent, seaweed over the top, and I've used them a few times and they've gone really brittle. You can see these ones, look, they're just falling apart. Yeah, so God, I'm out of breath again. Got to get down to the gym, and I still got my winter bod. Yeah, so these are all going in the bin. They are done. It's a winner, baby. That's no lie. That's no lie. You never... Okay, going to get the ego on it. Straight on number 3. And that's as low as I want to go. So let's get the ego on and I'll take you over it. Got an ant's nest here, pushed all the soil up, and they will destroy your new lawn straight from seed, and that's what they've done over there, so I'll address them later on.
Never could explain just what was happening to me. Just one touch of you and I'm aflame. Baby, it's amazing just how wonderful it is. The things we like to do.
Fantastic, absolutely happy with that. A few thin spots, but it's 16 days old, 24th of June. Get our mow on. There is one bit of dogweed, I think, that might have been Ruby. But really happy with that because this land was rotavated, and I thought the seeds would bite me in the bum. But not the seeds, the weeds. But done really well. So a little bit more focus on water here. In a couple of days, I know it's new grass, I'm going to put some Kiss My Grass from Boston Seeds summer slow release on this lawn at a very low rate because I know I can get away with it. So make sure you can do that. You know the code, it's OCD10, and you get 10% off. Get yourself a bag. So I'll take you over the canopy now, and you can have a look at the thickness of the sward and a little bit of damage over there. I'll be true, I'm really happy. Okay, so this is from the path. Remember, this land was all rotavated. Look at that for a path. I mean, this is incredible. Yeah. What Roy's going to do is he's got these rubber mats. They're made of rubber, and instead of slabs, you just cut the rubber in. So you put those down, half moon round them, bit of sand to level them out, and that's a good job done. So you won't be walking from this path, you'll be on the rubber matting, if you will. I'll just take you over this. Look at this Boston Seeds Premier. Look at that. I know that's still a little bit long, it's about 30mm, but that is incredible, guys. Look across the canopy. I've done a good job here. It really is super. That's his first mow, 16 days old. And here's where the ants done me. The ants have lifted up all the soil, and if I was to rub this, they put the soil, there you go, they put the soil over the leaf. But if I continue to try and get them back out, I'm pulling the plant out, so I'm just going to let nature take its course. Yeah, so I'm just going to leave that and see if with a bit of water in we can get them back up. Again, look at that. Look into that sward. That is incredible. I need this on my lawn. So yeah, that's across the canopy there. So this is ant damage, yeah. And another one over here. Another one there, just moved all the soil up, lifted it up over the plant when they were just germinating, so they will come. So that's a bit thin, but I'll tell you what, and there's the dogweed. That is, don't let your dog on the lawn because they will burn it. So a little bit thin here, and across to the path here where you come off the garden, I've got one weed in there. But yeah, so what do you think of that, guys? Because all that fence line over there was all massive hedge, so there's been a massive transformation in this garden. But we were here to install a lawn, and I think we did a good job of that. So yeah, a little bit thin here, but they're in there. They're gonna come. And remember, I've got that second under the I seed under and over, so it will come. First mow, keep a little bit of drink on. Friday granules. Yeah, on Friday granules, and then we're good. So really happy with that. So that's the end of the video. So what have you learnt? We had a massive high spot over here. We moved that high spot over to here. You see me with the allett spring rake lifting all the stones off the canopy. Must be mad. Only guy to do it. Show me in the comments, send me a link. I want to see a video to anyone being that stupid with their allett power rake lifting out stones out of the canopy. I'm probably the only guy that did it. I broke 4 springs. So yeah, been a little bit crazy, but it's for the love of lawns, right? And I do love a nice lawn. And yeah, I love it. And I like making videos for you guys. So that's a Boston Seeds Premier, 16 days old. Get my feed on, kiss my grass, slow release on Friday, little bit of seaweed. Bosh, job's a good one. And that'll push it and fill it in, trust me. In 2-3 weeks, this will have all filled in. And if it doesn't, tiny little bit of field number 4, a little bit of seed, bit of water, bosh, done, 4 or 5 days. Be well happy. So yeah, let us know in the comments if I was stupid, if you've seen anything like it, and I really do appreciate it. So yeah, for me, everyone was a winner. Really happy with that. So thank you for liking. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. It's free to do so. Do us a favour. We need a little bit of a favour from you guys. We need you to share our videos. We're down on views and we need a little share. So share it for me. And I've got loads more to do. Loads more videos, loads of tips. So we will see you at the next one. More tips, more stupidness, bit of fun, all for the love of lawns. See you soon. Bye for now.
Yesterday that you got through to me.